You are right. Peter's introduction created headlines across the country for football fans, but Commanders fans here should be so excited because Josh Harris, the new owner, got this guy, Adam Peters. You see him pictured here with his beautiful family. Adam Peters was the #1 GM candidate across the NFL. His track record, Denver, New England, San Francisco, winning Super Bowls, building that 49ers team into a true juggernaut. You see him with Mark Guy, Mitch Rales, Josh Harris. These guys said they were going to run a thorough but rapid search to get the new boss. They got the best one on the market. It's been a long time since Commanders fans have had a GM, let alone the best one out there. Be excited. Here's another fellow you should be excited about. This is the next step. They got to hire a new head coach. Ben Johnson, Detroit Lions, #1 target. It's unclear if they'll get him, but there's other candidates too. Dan Quinn is a defensive coordinator with the Cowboys. They're going to interview him. Mike McDonald from the Ravens. They're going to cast a wide net. Bobby Slowick from Houston, but keep your eye on Ben Johnson. Now, what happens after that? Peters has a full plate. He's got to pick the head coach, but after that, quarterback. Sam Howell, there was a period of time this season where Sammy looked like the future. Looked like we were done searching for a quarterback. That time kind of ended. Now you wonder, look at Jaden Daniels. This is the Heisman. Look how fast he is. Look how much ground he's covering.
Wow.
Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU. There's also North Carolina's Drake May. Big guy, rocket arm, major prospect. They have the #2 overall pick. It's very likely they're going to be taking a quarterback. It's very likely it'll be one of these two young men in Drake May and Jaden Daniels. We'll see as things progress. Don't forget about USC and DC native quarterback Caleb Williams. He probably goes #1, but we'll see. Quarterback will be addressed soon. But here's the thing about Peters. Here's the thing about the Niners' success. It's not just about the first-round pick. It's about building a strong roster throughout the draft. And when you think about the draft picks, you've also got to think about how they're going to build this roster with veteran free agents. They have a ton of salary cap space, more than $70 million in cap space. But you know what Peters said yesterday at his press conference? Don't expect us to go out there and go crazy. You've got veterans with expiring contracts. Peters said we want to build through the draft. That means nailing late round picks, something that hasn't been done in Washington but was done in San Francisco. And it means they're going to supplement with free agency, not count on free agency. That's how you win.
Right. I tell you, so much on his plate, and you know he's just salivating to get started on this.
And he has a lot to work with, too, which is good for him.
I mean, if you think about it, this is really like a blank canvas. Mm-hmm. You've got over $70 million in cap space, the #2 overall pick. I've got an article on NBC Washington if you want to read it, kind of laying everything out. But they've got 3 draft picks in the top 40, 5 in the top 100. He's got a real opportunity to build this thing what fans deserve.
It's exciting.
And I really want to know about the quarterback. I mean, I know we have to get things in order, but any ideas on who you think is going to be the one?
I don't know. So a lot of times the pre-draft process, it kind of makes stuff up. I think this one's going to be really important. You got to figure out if Jaden Daniels can win from the pocket or if he only can play kind of running around. And you got to see what Drake May can do off schedule. It's going to be interesting.